Waiting on them all to connect. YouTube's always the last. There we go. Howdy, howdy, and welcome. Saturday morning, still. Yep. I'm gonna play a little bit of Dredge. I haven't played this before. I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's kind of a Lovecraftian themed fishing game. It looks pretty neat. So I'm kind of going in blind. I've never played it, so I'm not like a pro. I'm just going to be figuring it out as I go. But so let's go ahead and get started. I definitely love the vibes. So it's going to be exciting to try this out. Starting a fresh game. I kind of touched on it a little bit yesterday, but I didn't get very far. Love the artwork here. Whoopsie. Probably how good I would, or me driving a boat right there. Boom. Coffee. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarks from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well. I'm glad to see new fishermen upright and breathing. Our new fishermen. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo up while you get your bearings in the light. Get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on time. It can really creep up on you. Alrighty. I love the low poly kind of stylized flat look here. Very nice. So time only advances when you're moving. And the fishing games are kind of like, they vary depending on what you're fishing and what tools you got. Nice. So this is basically the tutorial introduction. Hitting the marks increases the speed at which you're pulling them up. A floating buoy. It serves as to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks or obscured obstacles. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. So you there's a kind of a horror or panic kind of sanity thing mechanism. So you don't have the right equipment for this spot. Okay. Dredge. Yep. I just started it. Nah, I don't know yet. What you doing? Love you. Let me go out here and get this thing. It's 14. Add it to the cabin. See if I can fish this spot. Nope. Starting to get dark, I think. There's, I think, over 100 types of fish you can catch, including some kind of horror Lovecraftian type fishes. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper today. We're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of the greater Morrow. I love rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in the shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. Yeah, this game looks really good. Mullet. I've been wanting to try it, so this is, and it's, everyone's got positive things to say about it, so I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. How you doing today? Wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic. I can see a basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Alright, any more fish? Or we gotta just go back to harbor. Yeah, I think it's dark now. The character art too looks really cool. I like it. It's always good to have a chill morning. Of course, the free vessel didn't come without a catch. So I'll be paying off my debt for the boat and improving the town with each load. You'll need to sell fish at the local market, paying off your debt, in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then, sell those fish while they're still fresh. New fish. Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. I'll pay for your fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on the islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off. Alright, I'm just gonna sell all the fish. So 15 to the debt and 85 in my pocket. Don't think there's anything else I need to do. Sure, someone like you could make something of it. Why don't you take it? Research part? So, using the ship right, we can make modifications to the ship. Oops, wrong person. Any damage at all. So they'll patch it up and modify the ship. Let's see, what do we got here? Anything I can afford? 75. Yeah, I figured not. $34 left on the ship loan. That's a cheap boat. No. Not my true calling. Game dev is my true calling. I'm gonna try to work on my game this weekend on stream. More flexible fishing style, coastal, shallow, oceanic. I feel like oceanic would go get bigger fish. We'll go. There we go. I think this one's going to take 2 gears because there's 2 gears at the bottom. Can't do pots or nets yet. Alright. Let's go back out. So it's nighttime. Should I stay in or should I... you're right. When you're right, you're right. Ooh. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bring lights and sleeping will reduce it. I've got lights, I think. Can't wait for Cthulhu monsters to eat me. I don't like those noises. thought I saw fish. The eye up top, I think it's, yeah, now it's red. I'm gonna head back in. What was that? Like, obstacles will show up. Yeah, I feel you there. Most of my code is, Stack Overflow. Or all the chat GPTs. The whole ChatGPT CEO debacle going on since yesterday has been blowing up. He got fired by the board. So, let's see how that all plays out. Frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Go sell this. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Well, he was the first one, that lost his job to AI. It's a running joke. Okay. Am I fresh now? I think so. Everyone's just like, the whole, oh, it's going to replace programmers and all this and that. Like, yeah, right. It'll implement or enhance, make jobs easier maybe, but it's never going to replace human programmers, I don't think. I love using it for Unity development. It's pretty handy because I'm not good with like crazy quaternion math and rotation logic and all that crap. So yeah, it's helped me out on Unity a little bit, but I usually have to massage it and fix it. It gets me there like 90-ish% of the way. You shallow fish yet? Yep. I was doing my rotation logic for this, like, for whenever I'm trying to make the character point and shoot at an enemy, and I was using vector directions, so I take the target and my unit's vector and get the direction. But if that equaled, the vector it's not as good as quaternion rotation. So like I would break a window, jump through, and I'm facing away from the building. And if I shoot and the enemy is facing the same way as the window, technically our rotations match when it comes to vector. And so they wouldn't turn around and shoot. They would just shoot facing away from the enemy. So I sent it to ChatGPT, and it suggested going quaternion, which is like 0 to 360. It's an actual degree. So then it knew that it wasn't facing and turned around properly. So I'm probably going to default with quaternion rotation going forward now that I know that. Oh, we got shallow fish. Yeah, that's why I love game engines like Unity and Unreal. It takes a lot of that work away from it. Like again, I'm terrible at math, algebra. Like I suck. I dropped out of college. I didn't finish. um, so it's a good thing, or it just shows how powerful it is when I can whip out, um, different. I mean, game logic in Unity 3D super fast because I love the C# implementations and how everything works. Hopefully, I can get a game out there and then really escape the 9 to 5 grind. That's my dream. But and I think I want to do a simpler game. I don't know, like the game I've got going it's got a lot to it, and for it to be really fun, there's gonna be the scope's still pretty big. Where like something like this, that's why I'm kind of playing games like this to get inspiration for a simpler, lower scope project that has a tight game loop. It doesn't require a ton of animation, programming and stuff. Um, yeah, this game is. I really like the way this game goes because I could draw all the portrait art. I have plenty of 3D models to do stuff, so I'm trying to think of a simple project to get out there that is gonna like a year project, like 6 months to a year, which yeah, just to cut the teeth, figure out the publishing pipeline to Steam and all that. Oops. The mayor is happy, huh? Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Morrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. Expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. We've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. I'm glad you've chosen to be here with us. Still feel like I'm getting set up. This is the dry dock where you can make significant improvements to your vessel. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for those projects, lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what you need. I like how you got it's sort of like FTE with your boat. You can modify it with engines and all that stuff. Three hours to install. Techno Bowl graphics. I used to love playing Techno Bowl on NES. I'd always pick the Raiders because like they were one of the guys was just faster than anybody else. Like the Raiders was almost cheating if you played that game. Nice. Yeah, I was hooked to Techno Bowl. I'd like running across the whole field. Like that NES game was so badass. Alright, let's see here. try to get the quest done for the fishmonger. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. I think I... There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. That's not ominous. To catch a gulf flounder and a gray eel, I'll need a rod that can handle shallow water. And I have that. Mayor, what? How do I bring up the mayor? Oh, there we go. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Morrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there for me? It's not tough. Like, the Unity has so much good documentation, and there's a huge community out there. Like, if you look at Code Monkey's YouTube channel or Brecky's, although Brecky's stopped posting stuff, so Code Monkey's probably the better start. Like I did, yeah. Like it's actually really intuitive. It's not hard. Like, and there's just tons of ways to do it. I honestly, yeah. If you know C# already, you've got a huge leg up. The art creation and all that, if you're not artistic, can be a hindrance. And I'm okay at art. I can know 3D modeling, but I also own tons and tons and tons of assets that so I've got 3D models for almost anything I could ever want, and then I'll just retexture or modify them or use them as is. So I would say it's not bad. Like, just do a beginner Unity C# tutorial and you'll see it's pretty intuitive. Like, and if there's a lot of stuff, like complicated stuff is already worked out for you and stuff, like pathfinding. I'm using the A-star pathfinding asset. When I rolled my own A-star pathfinding algorithm, and like it would cause like a frame drop because it was, I don't know, just certain things it was crappy at. So I converted to A-star's asset, and it's like lightning fast, like micro milliseconds, just a few milliseconds to update pathfinding and get them going. And it's all GUI based. Like, I didn't really code anything at all. Like, actually, it's a lot. You can get a lot done without even coding too. That's right. I still don't have a lunch buddy like you used to be. Like, of course, we haven't been in the office in years, so I mean, there's that. What time is it? Yeah, I have my cheap breakfast every day. Like, I was for like $2 something. I was getting a like good breakfast every day. Now the prices have went up since we've been going back in the office like a day or two of the week, and yeah, cafeteria ain't as cheap as it used to be. What is that storage over here? I don't know. Oops. We'll see what it do. Oh, that's basically like in this area. It allows me to move stuff around. Is there a way I can finagle this fish? I doubt it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stream game development this weekend, and yeah, you should hop on and like I can just show you like how easy it is to do a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm full-time employee now. Yep. the the yearly bonus and other stuff, it just, yeah. The insurance is a little weird or different, but yeah, no, I went full-time. The yearly bonus just is crazy good. It depends on like you like it's bare minimum like 15% of your salary, and then depend on performance, and sometimes they give double bonus or 1.5, so like you get like, and I think they award you stocks you know, too, so the yearly bonus can be crazy with them. Like it was the right move. Plus I just love I love the code that I'm working on. Oh, you rich? No. But then I bought a house and my mortgage is up, and then it flooded both the last 2 years. It's flooded, so all my new money is going into house repairs. Like, it sucks. But this coming year, I'll be out of all the house stuff from the flooding will be done, and I think I've got everything fixed to where it won't, my basement won't flood again. Couple of squid and a black grouper. Right. Yep, yep. That's home ownership. It's a pain in the ass. But again, I've got a lot of the equity since you probably bought it is probably nice already. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever do a house with a basement again. That's how much I hate it, especially a finished basement. Oh my gosh. What time is it? Let's rest. What, a delivery? Let's see here. Can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. This smells foul. He obviously took your sweet time getting here with this. What an a-hole. He won't let me pay for a delivery in this state, but maybe I can give you this. I was given this old book a few weeks ago. Yeah, I guarantee you they're cultists. But it didn't make much sense to me. You surely get more use out of it. Sustainable fishing. He pulls a crumpled book out of his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. He's a... Let's see here. No, I don't have anything for you, buddy. No trinkets. They're gonna sacrifice me at some point, I just know it. Ah. Alright, have a good one, man. Good to talk to you. Enjoy them errands. Don't act so upset. Got more horsepower. It's nighttime. I need to go catch some squids. Where you at, squiddies? Oh, what is that? bubbling. Ooh. What is that? Brood squid. Its tentacles spout from a glowing core inside of a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant inside. That's some straight up nightmare fuel. Eat it. Whoa. There's something. Big old fishes. And that's all I can catch. Alright, let's head back in before we get too crazy. Something slithers into your cargo hold. What the hell? Infected. Probably want to. I don't know if I should discard that, but I'm doing it because I figure it'll spread. Pretty chill game loop so far, but it's all gonna ramp up here soon. I guarantee it. At least I still got my stuff for the quest. Wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. I ain't never scared. New business venture I'm considering, crab pots. I've got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed by the shipwreck. Oops. Deploy a crab pot, don't forget where you put it. Just drop it out and see anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. Got a customer after a filler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Brood squid, $30. Nice. First corrupted fish I've seen. This must be a trinket that I can sell at the other town. So it's 100 for that. Let's see. A man is looking at you through the cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Island. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Well, that ain't shady. So, repair all, $7. Okay. That wasn't that expensive. That's right, still have not found any materials. Okay, so it's 8:03. It's not a pretty decent sized map. Guessing that's my target. Alright, I'm gonna buy another crab box and then I'll go. Rods, reels, and rigs add to cabin. Screw it, why not? We got nothing else to spend our money on. Let's go crabbing. So we'll put one here. Put one here. And which way is south? Put one here. That sounds ominous. I better hurry, considering we'll fish on the way back. The man is standing in a doorway watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came good. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hove. I'm a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me? These patterns, unmistakable. Even after all this time, the handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance, as you can imagine. Retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge wrecks in dark depths. Find me those lost relics and I'll reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. I like the time mechanic here and how things take time. The relics we're looking for: a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. Ask around town about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. So what does he install here? The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. It's locked. Alright. That's fine. Oh, they went away. It's a good number of towns. This looks like materials. Oops. Oh, there we go. Got a ring. Got a crazy looking fish. Volcanic grouper. We'll check the fish traps after we rest. We'll check it in the morning. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She's docked here for a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful so far, so I guess I can't lie. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. She's gazing out at sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard, Still Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'll be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Still Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Alrighty. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Amaro where the currents carry in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from the patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Blackstone Isle. I see plenty of strange things. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up and shines it on your face. Are you really standing here in front of me, or is it just another of the fog's tricks? Take that as a... I see a lot from her, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I choose to look the other way. I watch an unnatural glow flickering through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what's you're doing out there. Do we got anything? Correct engine operation. I'm gonna save up for this bad boy. Let's rest. Looks like it's best to rotate fishing spots. Hey, what's up? Me for Prime Minister. How you doing today? I'm out here dredging in the Lovecraftian world. Oh, thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. I'm gaming primarily right now, but I also will stream my game development, so it's kind of what you can expect from me. I'll make my way over here. How's this fine Saturday treating you? It's my first time playing Dredge, so I am by no means an expert. But it's a pretty cozy little game. Until, you know, the horrors of the Cthulhu, you know, start popping out. Ah. Those fish take up a lot of space. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Oh man, it's full of stuff. I think I'm going to sacrifice these fishes. It's almost nighttime, and I'm full up too. That might be alright. Let's see. I can ditch the fish if I need to. Stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Fine, don't respond to my advances, Stone. I don't care. This will probably be my longest trip out in the dark so far. Oops. That's a big old key, man. This spot has been depleted. Oh, cool. Other boats. And crazy stuff out there. What's this boat doing? Whoa, no, no, no. Goodbye. Oh. Oh no, what did I lose? That's not good. Oh, light, don't give out on me. I could fish, but I'm not sure if I want to. What is that? Do I risk it? Oh, 2 out of 3 damage. I better head home. I lost my giant crab. Ooh. Now there's a shipwreck over there. My eyes red. I'm gonna head in. That's the first encounter I've had yet. What is it? You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal around here. Nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be right as rain. Yeah. Oh, nope, I didn't. I did not catch your fish. Okay, we're repaired. So let's store. Oh, I lost one of my boards. Oh well. I guess I can have 2 engines. Alright, let's go sell these trinkets. It's daytime, so we won't rest. Then we'll head back to the northern Isle to turn in that giant key, because that's just going to be taking up space. Sell all trinkets. Hello, is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark waters. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vehicle. If you are able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If you find it, I'll be in your debt. I don't get out a lot, so I don't know but I remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight that was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, howling to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Alright. I think the days are about 10 minutes long or something. They're not super long. Delivered the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed smaller. Has it always been this way? Light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Haste. Intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark the location on your map where you can begin your search. The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers toward you. Is there one in particular you wish to know about? The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impact at terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may be a great deal of stress on your engines. Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman. An old friend. Alright. So my storage is... Okay. What's this guy? That's a creepy one. Big ol' eyes. Alright, let's get back. that's something creepy. That guttural roar. Starting to ramp up the horror vibes. It's you. Your engine, it sounds like. I'm sorry, I mistook it for a vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Oh, I'm sorry. $59. I have a final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here have developed odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Takes the abraded fish, clutches it to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth, and why don't you take these too? I will totally take those. The faintest whispering. That's what you get for eating mutant fish. We'll sell it all. Alright. Mangrove coastal, volcanic shallow. Additional strengthening allows this cage to last longer in the water. More specific, space-efficient design allows this pot to hold more before it needs emptying. Where's my hole? Guess we'll upgrade the engines. Twin 35. They both get me to the same place, but this one's better, so don't need to sleep. It's almost nighttime. No repairs. We got enough for this bad boy. Okay. Let's go deep sea fishing. While heading to an objective. Oh. So far, so good. You don't have the right equipment for this spot. Well, fine. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that. Whatever that is can go away. Oops. That's it? Okay. Cool. And I am super paranoid now. Hopefully I don't get sunk. Well, we're about to see what happens. The eye, when it's bright red, I think is the worst. I believe the buoys here should lower that a bit, maybe. Can I rest here? Or no? Yep, I can. I guess so. Go away. Go away. No. Quit stealing my loots. Alright, I gotta rest. They're just gonna take everything I got. Okay. Can't sell my fish. I ain't got enough cash for nothing. It's daylight. Let's head out. Oh, that's cool. That looks really good. Giant crab. So let's head north. That's good enough for now. It's on this side. Okay, what are we sacrificing? A bolt of cloth, pearl earrings, and a research. Convenient enough. And nothing else. Alright. Head on out. Bad company till the day I die. Full cargo achievement. There we go. I think I'm gonna cook some steaks for lunch. What was it, 12:20? I thought I was gonna be good, but I'm starting to feel the hunger. I do have a bolt. $450 for the new engine. Well, we're gonna save up for that guy. It's nighttime. Let's go fish. Needs repair. We'll pick up those. Big ugly. Snag squid. He's interesting looking. We do have trinkets to sell. Easy there, light. Anything worth fishing over here? Thank you. Fish. No, go away. You're not getting my stuff. Nope, get out of here. Are okay if see fog shapes rest. Careful, nightmares. You stumble past him. Man, he is, the hell is wrong with him? We're at 211. Let's get rid of the old craziness. Bookshelf. Oh, okay. So I need to make sure I'm always reading something. Dropping them pots. Oh. Getting them materials. Pretty fun game so far. I don't like that sound. Ah, crap, it's got me distracted. Alright, chill up. We got this. Okay. Alright, that took a long time. Got the belt buckle. Oh, it's a tornado. Yeah, so let's switch to haste and I don't know why that noise made that way more difficult. I ain't ever scared. So, get away, birds. $263. Remember, you don't have to have them. You can store whatever you have right here at the dry dock. Two rod spaces. Net spaces, engine spaces. Plus one light source. To also hold nets. And we'll just do this one. We need a rest. I think I will take a break and eat. What is it? Hour 36. Getting hungry. Getting hungry. Yeah, I think I will. I'll be back here in a little bit. I'm gonna go cook up some steaks. Y'all have a good one.